Greetings. Welcome to another day of Autoforge development. Sorry, I've kind of taken a break, playing some Monster Hunter, and trying to figure out how to tackle this character movement. And so I've been kind of slowly figuring things out. Wanted to show you what I'm moving towards and kind of talk about that some. And yeah, so character movement. What do we want character movement to be like in Autoforge? I'm thinking a little bit faster pace. You can move around quickly. That means we should give the players some tools to actually do that, right? And I made a prototype with my friend Jonathan Eldrone about 3 years ago, I think. And its movement is very close to what I think we would want for Autoforge. So I was going to show that. It's very unpolished and likely will crash here, but I'll show you what we got here. So you can jump, you can double jump, and you can dodge roll and ledge grab. Let me change weapon here. So once you get familiar with the controls, you can move around fairly quickly. You know, you can, yeah, I think so at least. Got some different weapons here. While I have this open, I'll just say like the combat's also something that I think we would want for Autoforge, something very similar to this, where you're like, there's a few different types of weapons. You can very easily, sorry, I forgot to turn off the music. Whoa. Can very easily get around, and there's some cool stuff where like whenever you jump, it kind of slows you down. Oh, and there's a crash. Yeah, it does that. Never finished that prototype. Yeah, there's a few different types of weapons, like this sword that's extremely overpowered. It more or less one-shots every monster. Yeah, just a few different weapons. So I like the movement. It feels pretty good. I'm sure there could be some improvements overall, but I like it. So there are some challenges that I am still trying to figure out with the movement in Autoforge. So one big difference here is that for that prototype, I was using the Korea game engine. You may have been able to tell by the music that was playing. And so I had my own physics system. But in Autoforge, we are using Box 2D. And so I'm trying to really understand how to nicely support platformer movement inside of a real physics engine and how to do that. Yeah, just I'm not really sure how yet. I'm trying to play around with it and see if I can make it work while using the physics engine, because that would be ideal. Without like completely overwriting the velocity of the character every single frame or something like that, because then it does really take you out of the physics engine. Maybe I need to do like multiple things where, like, one idea I had is that the player has complete control over their velocity, you know, as they're moving around. And so like if they land on the ground, they won't bounce away or something. But there can be some like flag or something like that which just says like, hey, you lose control, we're not setting the velocity anymore. And like, let's say that a bomb blew up and it like blows you away or something, we can just say, hey, you know, stop using the players, you know, control physics and relinquish them to this the real game physics. I'm not sure if that will work, but it's one idea I had to try to get those two systems to work together. And you can kind of see that in games whenever they have ragdoll physics, where they are completely like in control of themselves, the like AI characters or whatever, and then as soon as they get like blown up and die, they turn over to the ragdoll physics where they're like, okay, now just like flail your arms however, whatever, you know. But anyways, so trying to figure that out. What I've been doing so far is pulling things over from the Kriya input system and trying to get that to work in the engine. And I haven't actually tested it yet, still writing a bunch of code, but I've been making some progress, and that's why there are these two codes side by side. The right one is Kriya, the left one is Autoforge. So yeah, trying to figure it out. Going to continue working on that for a while. So there may be a few more days before the next update, because I'm trying to make these videos be a little bit more interesting by having more content for them. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just keep moving forward with it, seeing how we can make it work. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.